Immersed robot.
I know I'm not really making the most out of the exploration part of this. That's the thing as well at the back of my mind. I feel like I should be, every system I get to, I should be doing more with it. I should be doing more detailed surface scans of planets and things like that, but there's only so much, and I do feel like I'm falling into a trap of playing mini games. When I do that, it's like, I think exploration needs work in Elite Dangerous more than anything else. There's parts of it that I can understand and I think are okay, but gameplay wise, the exploration is, there's so much potential for exploration in this game, and yet I feel like they're only scratching the surface of it. They're giving the minimum requirement in order to make an exploration mechanic, and I feel like it could be expanded so much more than that, just to make exploration more important, more vital to what you are doing. I don't know what that would be though. That's the thing. It's a tough thing to resolve, because I think a lot of players like the idea of exploration, but when it comes down to it, there's a lot of, it's very mundane. This is the issue, and I think there could be more things that go into exploration. This could play into, honestly, ship interiors. I know this is sort of old news now, the fact that we're not getting ship interiors in the foreseeable future or anything like that, but you know, exploration out here would be great if I was able to get up from my seat, walk into a different area of the ship, while almost like an autopilot takes over on this journey to Colonia, and I'm able to do certain other things while on foot, exploring the ship, certain other mechanics relating to exploration or ship-based tasks, and those kinds of things. I don't know. It's a tough one, I know, and I'm not expecting Frontier to work miracles on that front, but I think there's a lot of untapped potential in so many aspects of this game. I think that's why there is some criticism of this game as well, like so much criticism of certain parts. It's because playing this game, anybody that loves this game and plays this game understands what it could be in an ideal scenario, but it's not necessarily practical to think that any one developer, no matter the size of that development team, is able to completely deliver on every aspect of that. And that's the issue. There's so much untapped potential. Every individual player can see the potential and has these expectations. I think this is why Odyssey was a little bit of a, well, not a little bit, quite a lot of a disappointment to many players, simply because it gets the imagination firing when you hear about all of the stuff that they had planned for it. I'm probably being a little bit incoherent when I talk about that, but I think people who play this game understand about the potential side of it, what it could be. And it's, look, don't get me wrong, I know this is a fantastic game for what it is and what it's delivering now, but there could be so much more. And I think that's also the sense that something like Star Citizen is tapping into. It's about the potential of what that game could be, and it isn't at the moment. But perhaps one day we'll all have the game that we want. And a while ago I said, when I started playing No Man's Sky in VR, I was like, No Man's Sky is probably my favourite game ever in VR. And while that's not entirely inaccurate now, I do like the realism of Elite. I like it's always been that factor really between those two games, Elite and No Man's Sky. I like what No Man's Sky offers, but it's also it's also just a little bit, you know, it's not as realistic and playing into the same things that Elite. It's not tapping into those same sensations that Elite taps into. and that's the difficulty of it. But No Man's Sky is a fantastic game anyway in its own right. In some ways, it's unfair to compare these two games at all. They're on the surface, to some people it might look like they're trying to do the same thing, but they're really not. They're really completely different kinds of games. But anyway, I'm probably going to continue playing this for a little bit longer, but I'll be honest, that power cut or whatever it was earlier on has unnerved me a little bit. So I don't want to push it too far, so I'll probably leave it there for now. But thank you for joining me on this stream. Not that